Hello guys, welcome back to the video. In today's video, we are going to be doing, part 2 of Zombies. I just was bored, so I'm going to make part 2. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. So, you finally have, a scientist. So, obviously Germany has now banned, making this, but there's still a scientist down here in Czechia. It's like right below the line, so he's right there, and that immediately it fails. Also, zombies just entered from Austria, so right now the zombies are definitely winning, and obviously, the humans are not happy about that. But the zombies had some troubles in one area because, so they had a fair amount of, so people are no longer using guns to kill the zombies, they're just using normal things, so the zombies don't really grab the guns anymore because there are no guns. So you go ahead and have them reaching that outbreak, and this is probably not going to be so good, but, Germany goes ahead and sends down some fake mountains and puts it on the border. So these mountains are electric. I don't know. Germany is on complete lockdown. Their fake electric mountains are like that. So the zombie says, "Oh, well, we can't go through there." So sorry, I gotta sneeze. Bless me. Okay, but you go ahead and have them entering into Poland now. Because like I said, the zombies are starting to get smarter. And they're learning from the humans, which is not good. So they're like, okay, well then we'll just go through Poland. But see, they do actually, and this is where they're going to start to struggle. Is because Russia just dropped a nuke, and I'm going to use purple for nukes. They just dropped a nuke on major populated, like, zombie places, like, because this is where the zombies were moving, and they just dropped nukes everywhere. They even dropped nukes where zombies were, in about, in fact, they even dropped some nukes in here, dropped some nukes in here, and this actually is going to stop the zombies. But yeah, they're now starting to drop a lot of nukes. This isn't actually making the zombies stronger, this is making them weaker. But yeah. So, you have Russia dropping a lot of nukes. And this is just one big nuke. So, you go ahead, and that goes ahead and brings Germany back to being able to push back out. And you know that the first breakout area? Yep, Germany just got that back. So, it's now looking quite good for Germany. Because, yeah. But honestly, Russia is probably going to be the strongest country out of here. Because zombies cannot handle cold. Well, at least the green zombies or the yellow zombies so far, they cannot handle cold. And these zombies aren't smart enough. So, Germany has completely pushed them out. And they just brought back the Netherlands. Which immediately brings back their borders. And, it still does have some zombies in it. But, not too many zombies. And they're able to wipe that out. Because this hurt the zombies. But, this is actually really good for them. Because, guess they just got a country back. And also, Russia sent over some nukes to Germany. So they can drop it on the coastal line of France. So, the UK can go ahead and invade, because these guys are, like, waiting here for the British. So this is, like, here, I'll show you. Let me just draw a quick line like this, and a quick line like that. So that is still like that. That is, you cannot living. But this is definitely not. So that just goes ahead and happens, and, so those nukes go ahead and get dropped on that area. And honestly, China's probably gonna take after this, but they know that they're gonna have to drop nukes earlier before the zombies are starting to get too strong and not be affected by nukes. So this goes ahead and works, and they finally are able to start pushing into France and Belgium, because a very big start. And Russia is like making so many more nuclear bombs. They are developing stronger, making better ones, and it is going so well for Russia right now. And it honestly seems like Russia is the strongest country right now, because over here in North America, the laws still apply for them. But the UN agreed that Russia and any other European and or Asian country can make nuclear bombs because of the circumstance. And they go ahead and just try to take back the coastal line, and they go ahead and push back all the way through Belgium. And see, Belgium goes ahead and says, you know what? Because obviously their borders are not going to be the same, because I'm not that good of a drawer. But, yeah. Technically, so I'm going to go ahead and draw their borders, because Belgium is back. It starts off, like, from right here. It's not too accurate. It's not accurate at all. I don't like that border, actually. I'm going to go ahead and draw a... Nope, that doesn't look like it either. Okay, hold on, one second. World map. Let me just see this. One second. Okay. It starts off from like right. Oh, okay. I think I see. It's like right here. They go ahead and take some more French land, but yeah, that's because they feel like they need it, but they don't. So that also brings back Luxembourg, and Luxembourg is not letting Belgium keep it, and they are actually bigger. So now I felt like I was making the zombies too overpowered, so that's why I'm just making the zombies just get demolished right now. You go ahead and have them pushing through here, and there are actually a lot of Swiss people still alive. Well, before the nukes were dropped, and now there is not so many, but there's still quite enough for Switzerland to actually be back. And each country that comes back, their government comes back. They come back from the ocean, and yeah. And Switzerland goes ahead and says, you know what? I think I got this. Give me my borders back. And the map makers go ahead and do that. Obviously, Italy is not ready for that. Because, well, it's a very deformed Switzerland, but, Switzerland wants... Nope, I do not like that border. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go ahead and redraw it. It's gonna go like this. And then it's gonna look like that. There, okay, that border is better. I'm gonna keep that. And now we have a couple countries back. And, there we go. Honestly, I feel like you guys will enjoy this, this series. But it'll be very competitive, because it's just gonna be going back and forth between the zombies and the people. But over there in the United States, there's still a couple scientists that are breaking the rules. They are obviously in Ohio. They're in Ohio. Well, yeah, somewhere around Ohio. But this is not a small breakout. This is a very big breakout. And still, the U.S. says, oh, it's not that big of a breakout. And then they go ahead and look. Oh my god, there's zombies! And Canada goes ahead and, drops the border. Like, they have, like, a massive, like, they did what Switzerland did, but just 10 times bigger, made out of metal, and because they got that. So, it's time for me to go ahead and draw that. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to go do. It also goes along the coastal line, just in case if these guys are smart. And then it goes through here. Goes down through here. The stage is obviously mad at Canada for dropping this. But yeah, I'm not going to remove this after I'm done drawing it, because this is actually a part of the map. You can see it from space. They do protect some of the United States, but it's only a little bit. It's only, like, the people here. Goes down, up like this. It's just following the border. And there we go. It keeps on going. The USA is very angry at Canada for even building this wall, because they're like, oh, I have it under control. And Canada's like, no, you don't. And they're like, yeah, you're probably right, honestly. They try to spike it out like this to not keep this area, but they ended up going ahead and changing their mind. And it does go down like this, and then it follows, and then it goes up, and then goes down. And this, the US actually built one over here, but it was actually connected to the Canadian one, just to protect them from the boats that the yellow one is building. So you now have that gray is staying. That gray is staying. Africa is actually perfectly fine right now because of the desert. But now we gotta coloring the United States red. There. So you go ahead and have a very big, quite a big explosion of U.S. troops. They obviously are using the tactics that the Europeans and the Chinese are now doing. But like it happening in Europe, they start off, like, they push back some, but then these guys go ahead and push back harder. Because, like, this is how hard they push. Like, these guys are brutal. You know how brutal the yellow team is and the green team is? Yeah, those are those two combined. Like, the brutality, not the smartness. These are the dumbest one. They can't learn from humans. So, yeah. But speaking about the yellow ones, let's go over and see the yellow ones. Because you know how they had boats? Well, they're using those boats to go to over here. And, you go ahead and have... They built quite a strong naval. Like, they have an army. And they're actually not after, human flesh. They're actually after land. So they're, like, more humanized. Okay, what did I miss? Wait, what? Why does that happen? Oh, how did I miss that big of an area? Oopsies, my bad. Okay, now, there. So you have a lot of that area being, a lot of water being taken from these guys. And that goes ahead and happens, and now you go ahead, because that island is automatically, these guys' main goal, they're still eat humans, so if they kill a human, they will eat that human, but their main goal is just to conquer the world. And, now you go ahead and have quite a big, takeover from the zombies. Holy, I gotta sneeze again. Bless me. Whew. Okay. You go ahead and have, like I said, Seoul is captured, and a lot more. Okay. Sorry, I just hit my knee, and, yeah. So, you go ahead and have, Seoul being captured, and a lot more of South Korea. And obviously, they're not really going to get into North Korea, because of the massive protection that they have. And, that goes ahead and happens, but that doesn't stop them. And now, time for more invading of Japan. Not Japan. China. There we go. Sorry. You have Manchuria pretty much being captured by pretty much, I mean, more than just Manchuria. You pretty much have the Mongolian border being captured, and Mongolia goes ahead and says, nope, I ain't doing that. So Russia goes ahead and loses some land to the zombies. And it's just the cold part. But you know how I said that they can't handle the cold? They can't get in here. So Russia is perfectly fine. Except for right here, Russia is invaded. But they go ahead and say, do it, boys. And they set off. So there was an alliance. It's called the Wall Alliance. It's between Russia, Canada, and Germany. So Canada already hit the button, but no one else did, because they weren't really wanting to. But see, for these guys, for Russia, they have to cover more than just the land. They also have to cover the naval. So they don't fully just follow the water. They sort of follow. Well, they follow the borders, but Russia actually is going for a different approach. They are going just for, they're just going to cover it. But Germany doesn't hit it yet, because they don't really think that they needed it, because their wall isn't finished also. But, yeah. This wall also does go ahead and expanding to Finland, because Russia was paying them. But Russia wasn't finished yet, so it only goes up to there, and then it continues here, because they were building it here. But then it goes straight, pretty much, because they don't really need this, and it just goes like this. And this is pretty much just useless land. And like I said, this wall is big enough to hold off, and strong enough to hold off a nuke. But the wall will be very broken and very weak. Don't ask me how they're doing this, because I don't know. But, yeah. The zombie episodes won't be as long as the alternate future. But, Russia goes ahead and is colored in red now. But guess what? Everything else is yellow, because they go ahead and say, hey, zombies, you want this? Like, they don't reach over there. They go ahead and, because the zombies aren't out here, like, they just gave that land to the zombies. And that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.